Hey, what's poppin', Lump Squad? It's Lump King, and today we're gonna be talking about Boruto episode 46. So this is a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I'll give this like a 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this episode, and a lot went down. So before I dive into this episode, if you like this video, make sure to put a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and join the Lump Squad. Also, if you want, join my Discord, link in the description, and follow me at OG Lump King on Twitter, and that's also in the description. So without further ado, let's get it! So this episode finally shows that the Byakuya gang is not pure and they're not good for the most part. So they've made the excuse that they're righteous thieves. Yes, they are helping their village, but they're also doing stuff for their own wants and not needs. Like this example, they're stealing scientific ninja weaponry. In this case, they're stealing the magnum opus. And basically, as Gecko explained in the episode, as they're running away, it has like all the information about all the jutsus like ever in there. And then when Ryogi asked him, is this gonna help our village and the people of the world? He's like, yeah. And he like hesitated, obviously because he's lying, and it's for his own benefit. It's not to help everyone else. So that's why they're mainly bad. They're stealing a lot of stuff to help the people, but also for their own gain. So they're still pretty bad people. So they still need to be stopped. And then Denki's ultimate observation. So somehow, I don't know how, even though Sarada has a shotgun gun and all these professional joning and all these other people, Denki's the first person to realize that the protesters were acting a bit strange. Then after he asked Sarada, she used her shotgun gun and then sees that they all have the mark on their neck or on their body. So then he informs his dad, I think, and the other leaders that they're all under Genjutsu, and then Mirai and everyone else disables everyone from the Genjutsu. And that was a very good for Denki. Applaud to Denki. So yeah, congrats to Denki and props to Denki. Everything to Denki for him noticing that. Denki's the MVP. I'm surprised no one noticed that, but like, you know, whatever. Alright, and then the next thing, I touched a little bit on this earlier, but Ryogi's observation. For some reason, I keep on saying Ryogi. But anyhow, Ryogi finally, I think, is realizing the error in the Byakuya gang's ways, because, you know, he was asking multiple questions as they were leaving, like, will this benefit the people? So I think Ryogi will finally realize and finally split from the Byakuya gang at the end, which that's kind of obvious. So that's one of the other things about Boruto and just Dragon Ball, all these shows. The writing isn't that good in some ways. Like, this is really obvious that Ryogi is going to become good. And probably not Gecko, but Ryogi, I guarantee you, at the end of the arc, Shikadai or Boruto is going to do Talk no Jutsu, and then he's just going to switch over. They might not even need to do Talk no Jutsu because he's already realizing himself that the Byakuya gang isn't so good. They aren't all so righteous. And then Naruto's speech. This is probably my favorite part of the whole episode. One of the favorites. I love this so much. So, yeah, this is my favorite part. I get to see him again. We haven't seen much of any Naruto recently. It's just so good to see my boy Naruto again, even though I prefer his old look. But anyhow, we finally get to see Naruto again, speak wise words to the city, or to the Leaf Village, telling everyone it's okay, we gotta help each other, we gotta work together, we got teamwork makes the dream work, all of that stuff. I was like, my boy Naruto! Love seeing that again. It was a while till we saw that. It sucks so much. I miss Naruto so much because it's just a simple fact. We're not gonna see Naruto as much in the series because it's not about him. So hopefully I end up liking Boruto a lot like Naruto, but I'm probably never gonna like him more than Naruto. But yeah, just seeing Naruto again make wise words and all this felt so good, and it was so satisfying to see him again. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with the review, but I'm going to touch up on some things that are happening in the next episode. So Shikadai versus Ryogi, obviously they're going to fight, but I don't think it's going to be much. I think they're going to fight for maybe 2-3 minutes, and then going to be like, yo, we should just quit this, let's be friends or whatever. So this is the thing, I think Shikadai kind of used Taku no Jutsu, but I'm also thinking that's Boruto's job, so I don't know. Either A, Shikada's gonna use Takano Jutsu on Ryogi, which I think is most likely to happen. Maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe Boruto ends up doing that, but that wouldn't be likely because Boruto's facing off against Gecko-sama, or Gecko. And I can't imagine Boruto doing Takano Jutsu on Gecko. He seems too stubborn of a man to change his ways. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna convince Ryogi, and then they might all try to fight and beat Gecko or something like that. Or he might get captured. Anyhow, I'm not gonna try to predict it much. This could go in so many ways. But the point is, I'm 99% that I'm certain that Ryogi is gonna become good and leave the Byakuya gang, and then Gecko is probably gonna get in trouble. I'm 99% he's gonna get in trouble. Slight possibility he could change his ways, but I'm not very confident that he's gonna be like, hey guys, you guys are totally right, I'm gonna put all this stuff down, not steal, and I'm gonna be a goody two shoes guy now. Not gonna happen. So that's about a wrap. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button. Let's hit for like 20 likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, comment if you like, and subscribe. Don't forget to punch that subscribe button. This is Lump King, and stay fresh.